Hi everybody, welcome to this short workout focusing on core activation, abdominal strength and posture. So the exercises will be gradually more and more challenging, so make sure that you choose the right one for your actual condition. And with time, with regular practicing, I'm sure you will be able to increase and achieve the higher level of the exercise. So let's get started in the middle of your mat in an all-fours position with your knees directly underneath your hips, but your hands slightly further forward than your shoulders. Gently arch and curl your back a couple of times, rounding your back. You can even hold for a deep inhalation. Then as you exhale, lower down. Maybe a gentle arch here, making sure that you're not overloading your lower back. Then curl back up. Inhale, hold. Exhale, lower down, but this time only just halfway, keeping your back parallel to the ground. A few times. Curl. Inhale, hold. Tilting the pelvis underneath. Then open up, elongating your spine, reaching the crown of your head forward. So keep looking downwards and the tailbone backwards. Few more. Curl. Inhale, hold. Then lower only halfway, keeping the mid position of your lower back, so-called neutral lumbospine position. Slowly repeat one more. Then open up, elongating your back, lengthening the crown of your head away from your tailbone. Hold this position so you have a bit of a tummy activation. You can even engage your core muscles a little more, lifting your lower back tiny bit away from the ground. Then reach the right leg backwards, left arm forward, float the hand and the foot away from the ground, then ease and release. Just get used to that movement, reaching forward and backwards. And then slowly lower down. Few more. Reach. And release. Try to keep pressing the opposite palm and the ankle into the ground. Then once you get to the right leg, left arm combination, then curl, moving the elbow and the knee underneath your chest. Reach forward and backwards again, then slowly lower down. Same on the other side. Reach and then curl. Knees moving towards the elbow, elbow towards the knee, underneath your chest. Reach and release. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Then lower down with the exhalation. Keeping the back straight with the elongation. Then we're going to add a bit of an extra challenge here. Reach and a curl. Reach and hold. Then crunch, moving the elbow down towards your hip, knee up towards your shoulder. Reach forward and backwards and then release. Try other way around. Reach and then curl. Reach and then crunch. Keeping the elbow and the knee nice and high up, away from the ground. Continue in your own rhythm. Reach. Curl, then reach and a crunch. Reach and lower. Let's repeat one more each side. Keeping your back nice and long with those elongations, avoiding dropping your tummy down towards the ground. Reach and then lower. Other way around. Finish this exercise with the left leg, right arm combination. And the reach and lower down. Great job. Tuck your toes under. Shift the weight backwards over your heels into child's position for a few deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Deep inhalation. Long exhalation. Then curl your back. Roll forward into all fours position. Keep your toes tucked under, but drop the shoulders away from your ears, creating long neck position. You can try arch and curl your back to find your neutral lumbar spine position, tummy engaging. Then I'm going to press the palms into the ground, feet into the ground, hovering the knees above the mat. For deep inhalation, we're going to hold this position, box shape of your body, then lower back down. And again, exhale, float the knees up, inhale, hold, slowly lower back down. Few more. Inhale, hold, and exhale, lower down. Last one. Inhale, hold. Then exhale, lower back down. For the next one, we're gonna fully extend, floating the knees a little higher up, extending the legs as much as you're comfortable with, reaching the tailbone towards the ceiling. Focus mainly on your back, keeping your spine nice and straight, strong arms. Maybe you can keep your knees in a gentle bended position with your heels away from the ground. Inhale and exhale. With the exhalation, lower your right heel down. Keep the left knee in a bended position. Then push back up and switch sides, lowering the left heel. Then the right heel as you exhale. Few more. Little walking-like motion here. Mobilizing your hips and knees, stretching your calf muscles. Then lower your right, lower your left, heel down towards the ground, raise both heels up, then start walking forward in between your hands towards the front of your mat. Forward fold, feet are parallel, gradually rolling back up, nice and tall position, relaxing the shoulders away from your ears, open up the upper part of your chest and lengthen the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. Then raise your arms over your head, then slowly lower back down. Take a deep inhalation here, long exhalation. If you feel lightheaded, wait a couple of seconds until it passes. Make sure you're safe. Raise your heels with the arms. If you're happy with that, slowly lower down. Reach. And then lower down, keeping the back nice and straight. Fold the hips and knees. Touch the side of your knees with the palms. Reach and then lower down. Keep your back straight. So in that folded position, make sure that you avoid overarching your lower back. So tilt the pelvis a little bit. So activating the lower tummy muscles, moving the lower ribs down towards the hips. Reach up. You can even hold the heels up just for an additional balance challenge as you lower your weight. Then lower the heels, then reach back up. Arms. Heels, keep the heels balanced, slowly lower, touch the knees, drop the heels. Two more, either version, either practicing separately or two together. It's definitely more challenging. So use your core to improve your balance and stability. Brilliant. Reaching the arms up and over. Keep the heels down. Then pop your hands on your hips. Raise your right heel up. Hips are staying at the same level. Back nice and straight. And then take a big step backwards into lunge position. Tilting the pelvis underneath. And your right heel floated away from the ground. Relax the shoulders. Then open up the arms side to side. Curl forward, meeting the back of your hands in front of your chest. Open up. And then curl forward. Round your back. Use your core. So not just bending forward here, but curl actively, moving the chest down towards your pelvis. You can hold in the front and repeat the same movement, arms opening and closing, or reach the arms over your head, circle the arms around. Curl forward, maybe reach up, and then lower. Curl, reach up, and then lower. Last one here. Reach up, turn the palms towards each other, interlace the fingers, then lower the arms down towards the outer side of your left knee, reaching back up, adding a bit of a rotation. Twist and reach back up. 2 more here. Twist, back up. 1 more. Reach back up. Lower the arms around, pop the palms in the front of your thigh, take a big step forward. Then nod your chin down, round your back halfway, forward fold, pop the palms in the front of your thigh, open up your chest while closing the elbows. Slowly roll back up, nice and tall, moving the shoulders away from your ears. Nodding the chin, rounding the shoulders, opening up the upper part of your chest. Curl, roll back up. Repeat 1 more here. Focusing on your mid-back rather than overarching your lower back or your neck. Push yourself back up. Put your hands on your hips again. Tummy engaging, put your left heel away and take a big step backwards into your lunge position, keeping the front knee above your ankle and the pelvis tucked under. We're going to open up the arms here, side to side. Again, avoiding overarching the lower back. So try to keep your core active in the front. Curl forward, then open up. Use your core, tilt the pelvis, curl, then open up. 2 more. Last one. Either continue 4 more or reach the arms over your head and then release sideways. Curl, open up, extend your back, then release. 2 more here. Last one. Reach, turn the palms facing towards each other, interlace the fingers, and then add a bit of a rotation, reaching towards the outer side of your right knee, then back to the center, or maybe the side of your thigh, if you feel more comfortable with that. Make sure you're stable. Last one. Good. Reach the arms over your head again, circle the arms around, pop your palms in the front of your thigh, then reach with your left arm forward, spin your left heel and turn towards the long edge of your mat into 10 to 2 position with your toes pointing outwards. We're going to open the arms side to side, soften the knees down, shift the weight down a little, curl, similar motion, reach up, and then push back around. Same arm movement, we just done in a lunge position. You can even keep the weight a little lower and hold with the arm movements, either front and back at shoulders height or reaching up and over, sideways down. Good. We're going to hold in the front, turn the palms towards each other, open up the chest, look forward, and then add a bit of a rotation towards the right, pulling the right elbow backwards, maybe extending the arm, same on the left. Other way around, open up and center, open and center, open, then center. Good. Keeping the hips and the knees nice and still. We have 1 more each side. Feel free to push yourself back up in between the arm movements. And then reach the arms over your head, Hold. Gentle little side bend here, reaching towards the right. Release. Then towards the left. And release. One more each side. Reach. And release. Last one. And release. Good. Drop the shoulders, relax the arms, pop your hands on your hips, then turn towards the left side with your left foot, spin your right heel, take a big step forward, facing towards the long edge of your mat, slowly roll forward, all the way down this time, keeping your knees soft, feet parallel. Inhale, hold at the furthest point, then slowly roll back up, nice and tall, building up your spine, bone by bone at a time. Good. You're going to have one more here. Nodding your chin, rounding the shoulders. Take your time here. Draw the lower ribs down towards your hips. Slowly reaching towards the shins, towards your ankles. Maybe you can touch the floor, doesn't matter. Shift the weight forward, just to enjoy that nice stretch, the back of your legs. Relax the weight of your head. Must also run the neck and shoulders. And then fold the knees, lower the hips, and as you do so, open up the chest and look forward. So deep squatting down. If your knees are happy with that, you can gently shift the weight backwards, have a bit of a support, and then sit back down. Having your feet hip distance apart with your thighs parallel, adding a bit of a rotational and pelvis tilted motions here, just to make sure that we keep the stability of our pelvis and hips. Just grab a pillow or maybe a folded blanket nearby and place it in between your knees. You can use a block as well if you have that equipment nearby. Then gently tilt the pelvis backwards and forward, gradually getting into the C-shaped curled position of your spine. Few more. Roll back, hold that position, tummy engaging, then float the arms above your knees, hinge forward, then reach the arms over your head. Same arm movement, arms parallel, then open up sideways, curl in the front, closing the arms, reaching up and over, elongating your spine, then slowly lower down, curl, hinge forward, reach the fingertips, extend your back, elongate your spine, crown of your head, then slowly lower down. And then repeat one more time. Open up the upper part of the chest. Keep your tummy strong. Then hold this position, dropping the shoulders. So nice and relaxed neck and shoulders. We're going to add a bit of a twist, as I promised. Pulling the right elbow backwards, maybe fully extending the arm, then reaching forward. Other way around, keep the elbow nice and high up. Then extend. If you're happy with that, look into your palm. Few more each side. Look into the middle of your palm, or keeping the elbow in a bent position and look over your shoulders. Absolutely fine. Adding that rotation anyway, but with extended arm position, it's a little bit more challenging. Longer lever. So keep pressing the feet into the ground. One more with the left. Then back to the center, hinge forward, reach up and over, nice and tall. Then we're going to circle the arms around, slowly back to the center position. Then from here, we're going to gradually lower our sacrum. Take your time here, lower back. Still holding, keeping the feet on the ground. If it's too much for you, just grab your thigh, the ground, or simply roll over to the side and down over your back. So find a comfy position, perhaps shuffling down the middle of your mat, having a little cushion and support underneath your head. Then move your heels also closer to your pelvis, tilting the pelvis forward and backwards a couple of times, having a bit of a abdominal strength section here. And back lying, making sure that you create a little gap underneath your lower back, not too much though, and hold that, keep that gap intact. So imagine maybe sliding your favorite chocolate bar underneath your lower back. Make sure not to squash it. And then relax the shoulders, pop your arms around your head, floating the head and the upper part of your chest up while keeping the elbows away from each other. Nice long neck. It's a bit of a gap in between your chin and chest, just enough for a tennis ball or so. So drawing the lower ribs down with a simple movement. A little bit towards the right, then center, towards the left, then center. Few more. Right and then left. Good. Right and then left. One more each side with that rotation towards the left, back to the middle. Take that pillow away, put it aside, and extend the arms. Gently nod your chin in. Again, little gap still in between your chin and chest. Reach the arms forward and start a little pumping motion with your arms straight. Then don't forget to create that little gap underneath your lower back. If you're happy with that, you can even float the right knee into single tabletop position, 90 degrees angle. Inhale for 5, exhale for 5 little movements here. Inhale and exhale in your own rhythm. For one more deep inhalation, long exhalation, then switch the position of your legs. Again, keep 90 degrees angle, your left foot hidden behind your knee. For another deep inhalation, long exhalation here, maybe continue with the same arm movement up and down with both feet up in the air, or keep one leg down and change. In a few seconds time, continuing with the leg movement, perhaps extending the legs or change the position of your legs if you had that asymmetric position. One more deep inhalation and long exhalation here. Slowly fold the knees, pick up the other one if you had that previous version, and cuddle your knees, relax the weight of your head down on a small pillow behind your back and head. Inhale and exhale here. Then relax the arms by your side. Reach your feet gently away, creating that 90 degrees angle position. Then reach with the right, then with the left leg. One at a time. Exhale, reach. Inhale, center. Reaching with the right, about 45 degrees angle, reaching with the left. You can lower your leg down as long as you're able to keep your lower back in that neutral lumbospine position, and you're able to keep your abdominals flat, avoid any abdominal bulging. That might be a sign that this exercise is a little too much for you. Just move the foot a little higher up. that will give you a bit of an extra stretch feeling. So with the right leg extended, you can even cuddle your left knee and then change. Cuddle the right knee, then change left knee, then right knee. You can reach towards the same ankle with the arm. That will encourage you to lift the chest a little bit higher up and make sure that you find the correct level for you at that moment. Good. We're going to have one more, reaching towards the right knee, left leg extended, and again, cuddling the knee towards the chest. Great job. Inhale and exhale here. And then I'm going to reach the fingertips towards the ceiling and getting back to the double tabletop position yet again. And we're going to tilt the knees towards the right, towards the left, while balancing without any arm support. If you feel that you're too wobbly here, just lower the arms side to side about shoulders height and continue with the legs moving towards the right, towards the left. Perhaps hold the extended position for a deep inhalation, and then center. Twist to the other side, find that balanced position. Inhale, hold, then exhale, center. Definitely more challenging without any arm support, so you have to rely on your abdominals a little bit more. So try which one would be good for you at the moment. You can play with that and it could change day by day, but it definitely will improve with regular practice. So let's try one more, each side, towards the right, then towards the left, and moving back to the mid position. Again, cuddling your knees and start circling the knees around above your hips, gently massaging your sacrum and lower back. Now I'm gonna reverse those circles all the way around as well. Slowly moving back to the center, lower your legs 1 foot at a time. Let's take that pillow away from your back and head. Gently tilt the pelvis, roll up, and then get into our shoulder bridge position with the right arm extending, reaching over your head. Take a deep inhalation to stretch your tummy, stretch your hip flexors, and slowly lower back down. Other way around as well. Scoop the pelvis, pull your spine away, bone by bone at a time, then float your left arm over your head. Use your glutes, open up the front of your hips and the front of your body to stretch. Let's do one more each side. And then release. Other way around. And then slowly ease and release. Great job. Let's roll over on your side. Push yourself back up on your forearms, tummy engaging. And add the final challenge here. With your knees in a bent position, circle the top arm around your body. Imagine creating a beautiful rainbow around you, perhaps floating your hips up, then slowly lower back down. How about 2 more here? Either with the hips keeping on the ground, extending and gentle side bending your back, or floating the hips up, and then release. Good. We're going to have 1 more here. And then ease and release. Good. Swing your legs around. Try the same movement on the other side. Open up the chest. Reach the top arm. Nice side bend, floating the hips up, then slowly lower down and repeat 2 more. Reach and release. If it's too much, just keep your hips on the ground. Inhale, hold. Exhale, release. Great job. Push yourself back up, nice and tall, seated position. Then from here, reaching the arms over your head. Take a deep inhalation, long exhalation, palms together at a bit of a twist towards the right. And then open up the arms side to side. Imagine pushing 2 walls away. Reach the arms over your head. Then lower it down. Other way around. Adding a bit of a rotation towards the left. Open the hands front and back. Reach up and over. Palms together. Lower all the way down. Reach the arms side to side. Adding a bit of a side stretch. Hold for a deep inhalation, long exhalation, other way around, reach, and then release. Good, both arms again, up and over, inhale, exhale, lower down. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this nice core strength workout and felt the benefit already. Perhaps a little bit more energized, stronger, definitely more stable. Thank you very much again. See you next time. Bye. If you enjoyed this class, please like and share this video with others and subscribe to our channel for more workouts like this. We would love to hear about your experience too, so please leave a comment below. Thank you very much. Your feedback means a lot to us. Have a lovely day.